Hey chat, what is up? You guys hear me? What is up, fam? What is up, chat? Chat. Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, everyone? Let's give everyone a couple of minutes to join. Perfect. Thanks, Susanna. Appreciate you. Just give everyone a few minutes to come on. Some people take a little bit longer. We might draw in, start on a fresh note. What is up, everyone? What's up, Ilya? What's up, guys? What is up? Today has been a crazy day indeed. In the VIP alone, this has been crazy. Literally caught the sell as well. 450 pips alone on the sell today. Insane. Caught that, sent it to the group as well this morning. Been good. Let's say we were in a buy position, it's in a loss. What does it mean to bring stop loss to break even as we're not in profit? So I did mention this. If it's not, it's a trade that we potentially try and bring back into break even. If it doesn't go to break even, then it's a loss. Simple as. I'm not trying to compensate for that. I'm trying to say, okay, the price moved away from our direction. In order to be conservative, let's move our stop loss to break even. If we can get it to break even, if it goes back to break even, close it, because obviously the price moved against us in the direction that we wanted to go into. It's that simple. If it doesn't and it goes into a loss, it's a loss. Simple as. Nothing else we can do about it. Again, very transparent with my losses, very transparent with my wins as well. It's the way the market works, right? New stream, did anyone manage to catch that big one that we caught this sell? If you caught this, that was today. Did you guys manage to catch the sell this morning, or was it a bit too early for you guys? Let me know in the chat. Thank you for your signals. $2,200 made. Perfect. Well done, Ilya. Appreciate that. It's very good. Some of you other guys, did you manage to catch? The extended TP just hit now. So if you guys held that signal, you would have been on all the way down to here. So this is a signal that we took today. Let me just do this. All right, this was the signal that we took today. It was exactly at 11 o'clock this morning. Let me just do the 15 minutes, should be fine. Just a bit of dumpage happening this morning. 11 o'clock this morning. Bam. Caught it at like 70, 4770. Stop loss was above 85, I believe, somewhere up here. Somewhere just above there. Could have been 80. It was up there. Let's extend it to our final TP now, which is at 20. This gives us almost a 1-3 risk to reward on this trade alone. This was the one we caught in our VIP today, guys. As you can see there. Caught it at exactly 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock sent to you guys. Told you guys let's extend TP up to 4630, 4620 on the sell. If you guys managed to catch that, congrats. Make sure to send in your results to my Telegram. Send me a picture or something. Really appreciate that. But anyways, guys, let's not worry about the past. If you guys want to get access, obviously, to the VIP, make sure to obviously drop me a DM. But this is obviously not about looking in the past. We want to look into the future, and we want to start making money on the current market situation. All right, so if we have a look at what's happening on the price right now, let's have a look at the 4 hour, right? See that the 4 hour was bullish. Remember the last time I spoke to you guys, I was saying, hey guys, if you guys remember from the last stream, I was saying to you guys, hey guys, how does the price look previously on the 4 hour? And most of you guys said it's bullish, and you would have been right? Because look at this. Create new higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Now we started to create a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Now potentially another lower high for us to continue driving back down. Now, are we going to reach down to these levels? Potentially can. Probably not in this session alone, but this is what we're going to be targeting. We're going to be looking for more sells, but we do have buys along these levels when we come further down. When I break it down to low time frames, so we've got two different directions that we're going to be looking at. Firstly, we're going to have a look at the 15 minute. Have a look at what's happening. 15 minutes obviously is looking very bearish. Now, if we want to look at levels, we've got to look at obviously sort of a lower time frame because we're starting to break below, and I can't quite find any demand levels that hasn't been tapped specifically on the 15-minute time frame as well. So if I have a look at, say now, for example, this demand zone, it's already been tapped over here. This demand zone, already been tapped over here. Well, sort of. Yeah, I'd say this is pretty good here. This could be untapped. This is a demand zone that we can be looking for. You can see that we had a big extension to the upside. We see a bullish momentum. And now we can potentially target these as a demand zone. So this would be looking for buys. So I just want to point out this over here. Do that. I'm going to pull this across. So it almost quite tapped into that. You know, I'd say there's a little gap, but this is looking good for pretty much buys to the upside. This will be our demand zone. Obviously, price is obviously pushing down, so we do have to be a bit more cautious when taking positions. But we'll start to manage risk accordingly. So once price pretty much taps this level, our demand zone, this was previously respected on the beginning of April. Now we're sort of coming down to these levels now. So obviously, always use past data as sort of a confluence and start to target these levels. So this is what we're going to be targeting today as a demand zone. So that's looking pretty good for now. I sort of mark out a few levels, and I'll look for more sells if we start to push to the upside as well. So these are the levels I want to be targeting for today. If we come down first and tap straight into this, then we can look for potential buys. If, however, we come up first, we can start to look for potential sells and follow the trend, right? It's always a bit more riskier when going against the trend, but that's fine, obviously, because we know that the price is obviously bearish at the moment. So we're going to be looking for more. We want to be looking for more sells, follow the trend, right? If you want to be looking for buys, I would say looking for more buys up into these levels here. 4-8 zones would be good. You can see that there's a massive bearish engulfing candle push down, left us a little gap. So we're going to take this whole gap over here, and we're going to highlight this area as well. Let me just take that to the top. That's good. Do this to the bottom. It's also nice. So this would be more of a sell zone. More of a sell zone. So I'm just going to make the one green. I'm going to make the one red, so we're not going to get confused. So this would be our sell-in zone. Sell-in zone. We're going to put this in the center, I think. I like that. We're going to make this not red. We're going to make this maybe white or black. Do that. Make this background a bit more red. That's cool. Do this as green, and then we will do this text as buying zone. So very straightforward today, guys. Buying zone. Make this black as well. Perfect. I'm going to move this a little bit to the right, so inside right, so that we guys can see it a bit more clearer. So we're focusing on these two zones at the moment. So this is what we're going to be focusing on for today. Just between these levels at the moment, we can see that we have obviously no price action happening on the left-hand side. So the only way we can start to look at where's the next possibility for actual positions, we've got to look to the left, right? There's no data. We've got to scroll. Nothing. Where is price action giving us some sort of information? Keep scrolling. Now we're getting to the 15th of April, still a bit further. Keep scrolling. Okay, there's something there, but we're not near that price range at the moment, so that's fine. Keep scrolling. This was my birthday, 9th of April. Here we go. We find some price action happening over here. So this is where we currently are on price. We can see that when obviously price pushed below that. Now we start to look for more demand levels that hasn't been tapped previously on this note. Does this all make sense for you guys of what exactly I'm looking at on this chart? How I look at price, how I'm going back in time. You know, I always like to use current data. That's what the most important thing is. I don't like to go too far back, but if there's not much information, not much data, I have to go back. I've got no real choice, right? Because how you manage data without using the Fibonacci, once price breaks to all-time highs, you start to use the Fibonacci retracement tool, right? Because then you need to find certain levels, 50% gap, etc. So now we're just looking for a zone that hasn't been retested. You can see there's a slight gap over there, right? Slight little gaps. I mean that this still is a potential that it might be tested. I mean, it's like 10 pips, which gives us that little bit of breathing room that says, okay, we might tap into that level, so that's great. So that's what we're going to be looking for today. Then obviously the sell position is obviously a little bit of a supply zone that obviously when we started to retrace already from today, and this was after we sent the selling position. We saw that price start to reject. Now we're starting to look at more to these zones if price starts to push up. So between these two ranges, I think we're exactly about 50% between these two levels. So obviously right now taking a position is obviously extremely risky because you're taking it between the supply and the demand zone, or the buy and the selling zone. So we don't want to be doing that. I just want to get out my fib tool because this will give me the exact 50%. So where we are at price at the moment, pretty much just below the 50% mark, the 0.618. As what we want to obviously see is price, if we can tap up into this level first and make our way down. So let's see what we can do. Just want to see something. I'm not going to really use the fib tool here, but what I want to see something interesting here. See that another line, it's a 0.618 level. That'll be fine. Tap back below there. Technically tapped into there, so we can come up, tap into the supply zone, and this will line up pretty much exactly where our next demand zone is. So this will be good. So always grinding for a big shout out to the cleaners in the background. She wasn't here yesterday, bro. No cleaner here yesterday. So no cleaners yesterday, bro. But yeah, guys, for today. Obviously, whose first time is it being in the community? Can you write first time or first, just so I know whose first time is it joining obviously on the stream today? Just give me a little, like, just type first so I know who's all new. I just want to obviously give you a little warm welcome to see who's all new. Nice, nice, nice. Anyone else still new joining the group? So Jose and Street, welcome guys. Appreciate you guys joining in. First, nice, nice, nice. Are you guys in the VIP or you guys just in the free group, just checking it out for now? Free AI crypto signal from the last live running in the background. Yeah, pretty much. Crypto signal or something. Second time here, free at the moment. Nice, cool. Welcome, guys. So obviously, if you guys don't know, just want to give you guys a breakdown. It's pretty much how we get into the stream. Obviously, look for a position. I mark out certain levels. We wait for price to target that. We don't FOMO into position. But if you guys want to get access, obviously, to the VIP signals where we send these breakdowns every single day, I'll give you guys exact breakdowns, show you guys how much we make per trade. Very transparent if it's a win or it's a loss. I'm very open with you guys. I'll also update you guys to give you guys the exact entry points, the exact take profits, and the stop loss as well. And if the price goes against us or we start to see that there's no volume, I do update you with the trade as well, with obviously move stop loss to break even the best we can. But yeah, so far we're making about almost 30,000 points per day, even sometimes on the group. It's been insane this past month. I think April has been a really, really good month for us. Also March as well. But yeah, this is just what you get in the VIP. Obviously, you trade alongside 1,000 members, close to 1,000. And that's just the gold signal. Then we also have the AI signals, which is 90% win rate, just absolutely spitting out signals pretty much all the time. Exactly the same concept. I'll give you guys the exact trade, and this is a fully automated signals. It gives you guys the entry points, the take profits, and the stop loss as well. So you guys just have to take it as it goes. And this pretty much trades everything. It includes crypto as well, gold, currency pairs, whatever you like. It's all there. Anything you can trade is pretty much on there. Anything that has a chart. We also have obviously the swing trading group, which is a little bit unique. This also caught the gold dump as well. You can see it caught the gold, the entry zone at 4690 already, and it caught it all the way down to the final take profit. And this obviously gives you a bit more room. We even caught another sell zone a little bit higher, so caught 2 entries. This is a longer move, so it's catches signals potentially on, like say, the 1 hour, the 4 hour, or the daily. So you will be able to catch that. Like bigger moves, obviously it's going to take a little bit longer to play out. So you also get access to this as well. You can see that the TP is being hit. It updates you with the TPs as well. It's also automated as well because it follows my strategy on a higher time frame, because it doesn't always, it takes a bit longer. It's got 400 members. You can currently see 66 people online capturing these signals, and they probably made money off this signal already. The one that just hit, I believe this gold. So it's a lot bigger than 0.3R for sure. This one hit TP5 already, as you can see. So these are all really good. 66 members, absolutely crushing it. That's just online at the moment. You guys also get access to my education, which is probably the most important thing to learn about trading with 1,000 members as well. And then we also have the crypto signals, which I keep telling you guys, stop sleeping on the crypto signals, guys. You guys are sleeping on free cash. Like this is last week alone, 75 take profits, guys. 75. I mean, you guys are just trading, you guys are stuck on just one pair, and that's fine. If you guys are really happy with gold and you're making enough money, that's fine. But why not diversify a bit? You know, if this is absolutely printing money, if you have any questions regarding crypto trading, I was also shit scared when I started crypto trading. Trust me, I was like, oh, I only know how to trade Forex. And I started to trade crypto. I was like, it's actually just as easy, bro. You know, it's not that much more complicated. It's not that difficult to learn. Once you start to learn, it's the same thing. I'll give you guys, look how many take profits here. TP1, 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 TP2, all of this, all these signals just capturing. And it gives you guys the exact entries, the exact take profits, and the stop loss. Same concept. It's exactly the same concept. Just copy and paste the signal and profit. It's that simple, right? And yeah, obviously for you guys, you probably came onto the free group, and this is where you guys get. And obviously we do send free signals as well. Just yesterday alone, we caught this massive gold trade. This is completely for free. You guys can see I sent you guys the trade. This hit TP number 4. Yeah, and this was what more than almost 200 pips alone on this free trade. If you did one lot, you would have made $2,000, $2,000, 0.1, $200. Like that, as simple it is to make money. This is completely free. No, don't charge you anything. Anyone can take these signals. All right. So yeah. You guys got any questions regarding how to join the VIP, please make sure to obviously drop me a DM. Let's get you set up and started. It's literally no hidden agenda whatsoever. When I make money, you guys make money. If I don't make money, you don't make money. Plain and simple. Let me just get back to the comments. I was watching you for a while. Ever since I mistakenly thought you from England. No problem, it's very common. No offense taken. Second time here. Welcome, Rafael. Thanks for joining for the second time. Obviously, I did well in the first time. For you to come back a second time, you know, you're like a returning customer. Like, oh no, this guy's good, bro. He's good. He's good. I'll come back free at the moment. I'm new and I joined VIP yesterday. You're great. Thank you very much, Dennis. Checking it out. Sweet. It's been insane. Yo, you're really having a good run. You're on reet form. I like that. Hola, si nos es en español, no te entiendo lo que te expresa. Yeah, si, it is. Cool. All right, guys, so what we're going to be waiting for, just a bit of volume to come in, either to hit one or the other levels. If we start to see price, obviously we're having a bit of change in character or break of structure, still continuing on the 5-minute chart. So, you know, we can start looking for more sells. So look for the lowest point here. This is obviously a equal low over here. So let's start to see, obviously we break instructions. Price should technically still bring us down. That's sweet, bro. Now, as soon as I attended the first live last week, joined the same day. Perfect. Didn't take much convincing then, eh? Pretty much. Okay, to deposit 500 to start with. Yeah, of course. 500 I'd say is a good amount. 500 is a good amount to start with. I think it's a good little cushion that you get, because I always like tell people, when you start something, you know, you want to have a bit of breathing room, right? Let's say, for example, you make a mistake. Now, it can always happen in trading, right? You can always make a mistake in trading. It's completely normal. We're only human, right? Like I mention all the time, sometimes you might click XAG, whatever, XAG, instead of silver instead of gold. You make a mistake, right? You might click Euro USD, USD JPY, for example. I don't know, you might make a careless mistake and lose money. So when you do this, when you're starting to learn proper risk management, you're starting to learn how to trade properly and stuff like that, this is when you start to actually make money, because you stop making careless mistakes. So it's nice to have that little bit of breathing room, right? Pop my little upper decky, that means you know the session has been started. Which zone do you think price will hit first? No idea. That's why I have marked my zone. In theory, technically the buying zone should be hit first, because we're having a break of structure, price pushing to the downside on a lower time frame. Should happen, but again, that's why we have two different levels where we're targeting. So we prepared for both scenarios. That's why, like I said, we're pretty much exactly 50% between these two levels. So it's hard to take a position now and judge where we're going to take. So that's why I'd rather wait for one level to be tapped. I'll feel more confident entering that level. All right. If that answers your question there, Hobby. Hey, Luke, how do you know that it is a buy or sell? How do you indicate at which price to draw the rectangle? So we drew a supply zone, right? So this selling zone is going to be a supply zone, meaning that price is going to get up to the level, and the buyers are going to get exhausted and the sellers are going to take over, and we're going to come down. It's a simple tactic in supply and demand, right? Whenever you have a lot of buyers, you know, you need people to sell, right? If it's like product, merchandise, whatever it is. Simple logic in trading. Now, it's the same concept with buying as well. Same thing, right? If there's a lot of people selling, there has to be a point where you got to start buying for the price to go back up. It's like what goes down must come up, what goes up must come down. So we just sort of identify levels as, you know, once we see a candle like this. So this might be red on your screen, this gray candle over here, that might be red. This is a bearish engulfing candle. It engulfed the previous bullish candles. Engulfed to complete engulfing, meaning it overtook these candles, much bigger, and it closed bearish, meaning that we still can have a price to the downside. It created a little gap over here. As you can see, a gap between these levels, pretty much between here and here. Let's do this. You can see that there's a little gap between there that price didn't tap into, meaning that this is the level that's a supply zone, meaning that this level from this candle to that candle, that's going to be a supply zone. So when price taps into here, we're expecting more selling pressure to come in and price to bring us back down. Now, same concept if we're looking at the buy levels, right? Let me just delete that. Now, if we're looking at a buying zone, similar concept, we start to see that price pushed up, right? Big bullish engulfing candles. Now, the blue is going to indicate your green on your chart potentially. See that price bullish bullish structure was formed. So to have a massive bullish engulfing candle over here. And where did the move happen? All the way from down here. This is when the move started. Now we can see that price came back, almost touched back into the demand zone, but it didn't quite tap into that. So we're going to use this as some sort of point of reference that we didn't come back down to there. You can see once price came down into this demand zone, we started to have a sharp projection. Now, could that be coincidence that it came near, or could it have tapped theoretically? But we're still banking on it that it's going to come back down and technically just go back up. You can see that when it almost came down to this level, it started to reject. So we feel that this level is a strong level of demand, and once price taps into there, we expect some sort of reaction. All right, is it the same as support and resistance? No, not really. Support and resistance is basically finding, like, if I can point out support and resistance would be let me do something like this. So if I say, like, All right, where was the resistance level here, right? Let's take this. Let's say this was a level of resistance. There to there. Take that. That's the level of resistance. Price was resisting to go any point higher. So that price, it's good to have a level of resistance and support and resistance when actually trading, because you know where the ceiling is. With the support level or with the resistance level, you can start to point out your supply level, because you know that this was a ceiling, a price that was pretty much tapped most of the time. So we saw that price obviously went back in there, but now we started to see. Now, why did that level get pushed? Because we had a bullish engulfing candle. Now, most people would look to the left and say, where would I have bought sells? Or would I have just bought buys? Because this would have technically created a demand zone here at the bottom, but then you would have been mistakenly, because this started to do a bearish candle. So if this was going to be your resistance level, would this have been your support level then? You know? So you can use that, but can you trade support and resistance? Not really. Because you need to still find key levels of where the price is going to reject off from, if that makes sense, Kay. Thanks for the question. I appreciate it. I think that helps a lot of people just understanding a few things. All right, cool. So we can see that price is obviously still just stuck between these two levels at the moment. Just explain. Kay. If you want like education and stuff, please feel free to DM me, because I just explained the I just explained the whole thing. I just explained what's the difference between support and resistance and supply and demand. All right, cool. Yeah, so we're just going to be waiting a little bit for price to obviously tap into these levels. Just give it some time. For those of you who come on the stream quite often, obviously we do have a little joke when we hit TP like number 2 or TP number 3. I do jump in the pool as well. So make sure stay till the end of the stream, because potentially we're going to do that. That will be pretty good. Luke, you look Spanish. Hola, my friend. I just wanted to ask if we're already registered with the partner brokers so we can have all access to VIP, AI, education, and swing group. Yes, correct. I think you need a backflip in the pool if it's near. If it's TP, if it's all TPs, I'll do a backflip. TP2 or TP3, I'll jump in the pool. All right. I think that's fair. What do you guys agree? Final TP up back into the pool. Hey Luke, is it safe to say you look at support and resistance zone when setting a stop loss? No, I look for more previous swing highs or previous swing lows. So let's say, for example, if I'm going to take this, for example, and I'm going to look at, let's say I'm going to do, there's a supply zone on the 5-minute chart. I'm looking for a 5-minute entry, for example, like let's say I'm going to take a sell here. Where would your guys be? Where do you guys think would be your stop loss? Where would, Dana, just to answer your question, because you asked me the question, where would your stop loss be based on the current price? If I had to enter on that selling zone, where would your stop loss be? Guys, also in the chat, what would your stop loss be? Just to okay, so Albie says above the supply zone. Guys, answer the questions, because this is what helps you a lot. Give me an amount, give me the exact price. You guys have got the charts in front of you. You guys can see it on my screen. Where is it going to be? Here? Is it going to be 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 up here? Where's it going to be? Give you guys some time to answer the question. Previous swing high. So 250 pip stop loss. It doesn't have to be a 250 pip. It's all relative, you know. It doesn't have to be a specific amount. Some people are saying 4663. That's just above here. So just above this candle. Some people are saying 4660. So that'll be just above the selling zone. 4665. Okay. So think about this, right? If you all telling me where this the price should be, 460 to 4665, do you not think that institutions know exactly where you're going to put your stop loss? Just think about it. You're all telling me the same answer, more or less. So if we want to be a little bit smarter, in theory, we would put it a little bit higher, just up to there, 7.0, target a psychological level. That is a bit bigger. Now we can see how price starts to push up. Now again, this is quite a big stop loss. Like I wouldn't necessarily take this one. Potentially, I would make my stop loss a little bit tighter, yeah, like maximum like 4665, like some people said in the group. I'll put it out there. Slightly a little bit riskier stop loss, because this is where obviously price is going to target. And then I'll target down to here. So this will give us a nice 1.3, 1 to 3 risk to reward, right? Now, if we want to extend it, we could think of it as a little bit differently. We might not get the same RR, but we might cover ourselves a little bit better. So you have a little bit of a better risk to reward now, right? I mean, you have a less risk to reward, but a little bit less risk on the table. Does that make more sense, right? All right, so who hurt Kim Who? I don't know who hurt Kim Who, but I can answer your question. I can't answer that question, but the thing is, why? So he's got a very good point. So why don't you put a buy before you predicted a sell? It's because I don't know which one's going to tap first. I have no fucking idea. That is the truth. Now price starting to push back up, but it hasn't broken and closed below above here. It hasn't broken and closed below here. So it's not a change of character at all. It's still respecting this current structure. This might be a little bit of a wick fall for us to continue driving back down. Am I right? We're literally like almost 50% between these two levels. Okay, let's pay attention now. Price starting to push up. Let's lock in a bit. So guys, if you guys have made money, how much have you guys made just trading in the LNB trading group? Put it in the chat now. I'm curious to know for the free people. Dana, correct. Waiting for price. Always waiting for confirmation. I'm not going to take a gamble. Thank you very much. Yeah. Just 1 second. I think I have a little bit of cash. 1 second. Can you take some laundry?
Yeah?
Yeah. For you?
Yeah. Thank you.
Could you please take all the laundry in the basket, yeah? And yeah, and just see this anymore. Sorry about that, guys. I just needed to put, what's our cleaner's name? Chichi. What's up, guys? So, guys, if you have made money in the LNB trading group this week, I know it's only Tuesday, but this week and last week, put it in the chat. I want to know you guys, how much you guys have made in this past week. Guys, we've had an incredible month. We've had incredible weeks. Put in the chat now how much you guys have made. Go now. While we're waiting up for our position. While we're waiting for our position, I want to know how much you guys are making. Go, go, go. Let's go. Put a number there. Last week, I made 52K. How much did you guys make? How much to brag? See you. Thank you. $860. There we go. Anyone else? Let's go. Yesterday, 509. Let's go. Come. Keep it going. Keep it going. People are printing here. And these aren't paid actors. So 1,100 pounds, this guy, bro. You guys are making more money when I first started trading. That's what's crazy. Like, you know how much, like, 1,100 pounds? You could be living in Bali for 1,100 pounds. If you are making that in a week or in a day, you could pay your rent here, bro. You can get a villa for like $800, $900. If you go with a bit of boys, you guys lock in for a month, you can rent a villa for like $800 a month. Less. And you guys get a big villa. 150 pounds, $300. Last week, 2,094 euros, bro. Look at this. I joined last week Friday so I could trade on Monday with a small account, $200. This is crazy, bro. All I'm going to say is I'm proud of you guys. All right? I don't know if you guys have parents who look you in the face and say to you, I never had that when I was younger. Now I'm not trying to get emotional here, but take it from someone who didn't get a pat on the back a lot in his life. But I'm proud of you guys. And I fucking mean it. I genuinely mean it. Keep going. Keep going. $2,200 yesterday. Congrats. Well done, guys. I'm super proud. Like, I'm getting a little bit emotional, you know. Damn, man. Tap yourself all on the back, dog. Guys did it, you know. Like a little sad moment for me, guys. Just to be real with you guys. I'm gonna say this without getting like all worked up, but it was crazy. Like, you know, I always wanted to be, let's say, good at something, you know, really good at something. But I just never had that like boost when I was younger, you know. Obviously, growing up was a lot tougher for me. I never ever once got like, I'm proud of you, you know, you can go further, keep going, you know. I was always like, I expected to have done something, you know, and, you know, it just sucked. So like, no matter how small or how big or what you're doing right now, if you're doing something for yourself and you're learning a skill and you're doing it for yourself, be fucking proud of yourself. I mean that. When I say it, I mean it. Don't listen to anyone else. No one gives a fuck about you. Make sure you give a fuck about yourself and you will make it. It's the only thing, and it's the only way I got to where I am today. I believed in myself. I truly believed in myself. Not just fake believed in myself. I truly believed it. I knew that I was going to get you one day. And I knew. I'm not going to listen to anyone else. I'm going to listen to myself. Through all the setbacks, through all the failures, I'm going to get to where I am today. All right? And that is powerful. When you instill that in your head, anything is possible, right? Anything is possible. So that is just my little Tuesday motivation to get you guys wake the fuck up, get going, stop letting life put you down, stop letting little setbacks take you from where you really need to be, and get the fuck up and start moving, all right? Stop being a worthless loser your whole life. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Sorry is going to get you nowhere. If you want to actually be rich and be successful, you got to do something about it, all right? Damn, I felt good, dog. But it's true. It's fucking true, dude. Like, I'm speaking from the heart here, man. I'm speaking from the heart, genuine. It doesn't matter at the end of the day about how much money I made. I'm successful. I built a successful life for myself. That's what I made. It doesn't matter about the money. The money comes, the money goes. And money's that I look at myself in the mirror, I say, damn, I did something I said I was going to do, and I did it. That is the important part. I didn't fuck over anyone in the doing so, and I didn't let anyone else down. Anyone who needed me, I was there for them. And this is why I am where I am today, all right? Because I help people, I help myself. At the end of the day, you're the most important person in your life. If you can't help yourself, you can't help anyone else. And that's a fact, all right? Appreciate all the nice comments in the group and stuff. It means a lot. like I said, when I say like I'm proud of you guys, like I genuinely mean it. Like I genuinely am. I don't give a shit about other mentors or other people or other people who are fake gurus out there. Like I'm not that person. I'm as transparent and real as it gets. All right. You either love me or you fucking hate me. There's no in between. Damn. Woo! Man needs a break now, dog. Man, start it out. I got fucking serious here, bro. I've been in many groups, if I'm being honest, and I don't want to learn. I just want to, honest guys, you seem like I don't worry about losses as a part of the game. Just want Jenny provides facts. Dana, $300 yesterday. Very nice. You know, look, we're proud of you, bro. Appreciate that. 100% proud of you, Luke. Too many fake people online out there. Authentic people, hard to find. It's facts. I said with complete sincerity, Luke, I'm proud of you. I worked with you. I know how hard you worked. Worker, what a person you are. I believe in you. I believe in this, and only because of you and what you did. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's great to see, you know, other people who I used to work with, to see me grow into the person I am today. It's cool, you know. I've always been that type of person that just like never accepted the norm, you know. I've always just had this mentality that I'm destined for better, you know, destined for greatness. Some days, I'm going to be honest with you guys, it's not always sunshine and rainbows, right? A lot of you guys might look at my life and say, yo, this guy, his life is so glamorous. It's so good. Some days I wake up, I don't want to wake up, dude. I don't want to get out of bed. I don't have, man, it's like sometimes I don't want to sleep because it's like, I don't know what the point of waking up is, you know, like, you know, I'm going to do the same shit. But then I realize, you know, I have family that depend on me. I have community that depends on me. I have these kind of things, you know. And, you know, when I started this whole thing, I knew it was going to come with this, you know. But at the same time, you also got to look after yourself, you know. That's the important part. You know, you got to look after your mental health. You got to look after yourself. You got to do things for yourself. You know, so I just want to shout out to you guys. Like, if you are looking at my life from the outside and you say, damn, I wish I was living this guy's life, right? And that's for a lot of people. And like, I understand it. But like, dude, it's not always what it seems, right? I've got also big fucking problems. I've got big situations. I've got big things to deal with. It's not always that great. I look at some other people who've got way less than me. And I'm like, damn, I would trade you in a heartbeat to be where you are. You know, you look so happy, you know? That's the truth. You know, I look at some people and they like got nothing, bro. They got nothing, like not even like they're playing with the ball outside, bro. And they haven't even got shoes on their feet. And I'm like, look how happy that guy looks, bro. Looks so happy, you know? Damn. You know? So yeah, just stop comparing yourself to other situations, man. Like, you know, if you compare yourself to other people, you're always going to be upset. You're always going to be depressed. Just like understand that, like, if you really want something in life, you can get it. You know, think about me, for example. Like, I know I'm not really training much because you're waiting for certain levels to be hit, but like, think about me, dude. I used to be so fucking broke, right? A lot of you guys don't even know this. I'd be so fucking poor that I used to ask neighbors for toilet paper to wipe my own fucking ass. That's how broke I used to be when I was fucking growing up as a kid, all right? So like, imagine having that mentality going through your life. You know, I couldn't even get toilet paper. I couldn't even get this. I couldn't even buy myself a chocolate. I couldn't even buy myself a cheeseburger from McDonald's. And it's like, imagine I just went through life thinking that was normal. I would never be here. It would never make sense to me. This whole life that I built, it would never make sense to me. So like, I don't care. A lot of you guys are way more privileged than what I am. When I started, you guys have a laptop. You guys have a phone. I don't know how old some of you guys are, but I didn't have that shit. I didn't have a laptop when I was growing up. Damn, dog. A laptop was like a luxury, my guy. Yo, if I had a laptop, I had this computer, like this old computer, bro. Like, it was my uncle's that like barely even ran, dude. You know, I couldn't even do anything on that thing. It like blew up at a certain stage. Look how old it was. You know, it's like, be grateful for what you have. It's the small things in life that you value, you know. Anyways, done. It's gonna get some water. It was intense. Damn, some Tuesday motivation for you all. Speaking of the brother, your signals are crazy at 8,854 euros in the 4 weeks. What? Damn, that's crazy, dog. Send me a screenshot of that if you still have it. Please don't tell me you blew it. Damn, at 10,000, bro, 10,000, like almost $10,000, over $10,000, dude, in 4 weeks. You're making more than like a teacher, a good teacher, like a university teacher in a month. Just copying and pasting trades. Imagine that university professor studied for what? 8 years? 6 to 8 years? You copied some random guy's signals for 4 weeks. Imagine how that dude's feeling. Damn. Must suck. But again, you know what I say, like, I'm not judging a professor, I'm not judging a teacher, I'm not judging a doctor. Fair play to them. You know, they probably very happy with what they do. You know, they're generally happy. They're helping people in different ways. So it brings them satisfaction. Some of those are not always about the money. They bring joy, they bring education, they bring some sort of benefit to some people, right? So fair enough. Like, they go home to their wives or they go home to their family and they're generally happy people. So no disregard to that. What's just screenshot of the weekend? I should tell you. Very nice, very nice. Morning, Luke. Nice speech, bro. Sorry to hear about those younger days. Give yourself a pat on the back, mate. Give myself a pat on the back. I generally don't feel bad for me. Like, that's the last thing that I want to hear. I think that everyone gets dealt cards, you know, and it depends how you play your cards, right? And I have honestly no remorse against anyone. I've got no hate, nothing against the people. All I have is love towards them. And, you know, if you want to get yourself out of a situation, you got to do it yourself, right? And that's why I hold nothing against anyone, dude. Nothing. You in charge of your own future, man. You know, I don't feel bad because my past shaped me to the person I am today. If it wasn't for my past, maybe I wouldn't be who I am today. And generally, I wouldn't know how that feels. And right now, if it wasn't for those struggles, I wouldn't be grateful for all the things that I have right now and all the life experiences I get to go through, because it feels so much better. You know, if I got given everything and given a silver spoon in life, maybe I just wouldn't be happy. But now I'm happy because I'm doing everything by myself and doing things a lot for myself. And it feels good, man, you know. So what leverage on broker do you use? I believe it's 1 to 200. 200, I must check. I opened this account a long time ago. 1 to 100 or 1 to 200. Indeed, every dark night brings brighter days. Exactly. Like I gave the quotes, like I gave a quote the other day, the best piece of advice I ever heard, I'll just give it to you guys as well. It's like the first best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The next best time is today, right? Can't look back 20 years ago because that's when I was broke as fuck and cry about it. Because maybe I didn't buy Bitcoin 20 years ago. Yeah, did Bitcoin even exist? Was almost existing, 2009, I believe. So am I going to cry about not buying Bitcoin when I was 10 years old, 11 years old? No. Can I do something about it now? Absolutely. But all right, guys, if it's your first time, obviously you are waiting for positions, so I'll just run through. This is obviously just a live stream that we do every Tuesdays and Thursdays. Obviously, like, I don't always get, like, you know, give you guys a TED talk over here, but, like, sometimes it's needed, you know, like, sometimes you guys just need to hear it coming from the heart and, you know, get some midweek motivation. But if you guys obviously want to get access to the signals where we send 2 to 5 of these winning signals every single day, you can see how much we profited in that. Yesterday was $5 grand. This one was 3 grand. This was just on the 27th, so that was yesterday, yes. And this one we took on the sell. Update you guys with where to enter, the exact entry points, the exact take profits, and the stop loss as well. And if we start to see the trade starting to run, we start to say, okay, let's bring it down to lower. Let's get a 1 to 3 risk reward, for example, right? And then obviously you get access to the AI signal, which is 90% win rate. It just depends on what like algorithm you guys want to use, but pretty much most people are seeing the most success in the intraday because most people are awake for these signals, so they get to update them and take them. And I think a lot of people just generally like trading gold, right? And there's obviously the swing group as well, where we get access to, obviously it's bigger risk reward. Sorry, not bigger risk reward, but it's bigger trades because it's obviously on a 1 hour to a 4 hour time frame, sometimes even a daily. We also have crypto signals, like I tell you guys all the time. Make sure to stop, don't sleep on, do not sleep on crypto group. Make some money extra, right? It's plain and simple. Let's get access to my education. Let's get access to the okay, I'll run through all of them. And then you guys probably joined through the free group as well. It's probably where you guys joined in. Obviously, I do also send free trades here. So if you guys want to just check me out, you know, fact check me, no problem. We do send trades in the group. Obviously, we ask 75% plus. So we send it. Let me just bring up something else just to prove. I mean, I feel like I don't really have to prove, but yeah, just so you guys can see, of course, as well. It's good to see this as well. This is my FX book. A lot of you guys ask for transparency. This is obviously the LNB trading group. This is where we take pretty much all the gold. Sometimes there's a Bitcoin signals, but majority gold. You can see the balance is at 432,000. We started on 100K. Everything's logged. All my trades are logged. Can't be faked. Trades, we've taken 640 trades on this account. You can see obviously my win rate is 75% plus. As I told you, the lowest, it's even averaging about 76.5. Longs is 75, shorts is 78. So you guys can see this. Best trade so far was in February, 11,000 on a single trade. So much pips we've done. So yeah, these are all the trades. You could see last week alone. I don't know if you could see. So this week alone, we're up 16 grand. So I mean 2 days. And last week we were on a good run. So this last month, just in April, we made 107K on this account. And the win rate so far this month has been 84%. Trades we've taken 288. So it's been good. It's been really good. All right. So you guys want to get access to that, feel free. Showing you guys all the proof. We're not here to hide anything. Let me get back to some of the questions. Sorry. Can you use any broker with the free signals? Sure. Of course. Obviously, I do recommend using trusted brokers that I recommend. Just because maybe sometimes you don't get, for example, I don't know, maybe some broker denies you withdrawal. I don't know. I've heard some things from different brokers. So if you obviously broker with me and you have any issues, obviously I could speak to the brokers and see what the problem was, and then obviously get a resolution. When you're directly dealing with a broker and you don't have any customer interface, or you don't have any, you know, touch points with them, you might get screwed over. So just based on experience in my past. What do you recommend percentage per TP? It just depends, right? It depends on your account balance. I recommend, if you're going to space out and you're going to recommend, like let's say you do 2 to 4% risk on a trade, for example, you know, you could space it out, you know, 1% per TP. If you want to close full at the second TP, or you want to move stop loss or break even at the first TP, or just depends how you want to do it. It depends. If you want to risk 2% on the overall trade, then obviously break it down into 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. So if there's 4 TPs, break it into 0.5 on your first position, right? Luke, if you like that, that's a simple way to do it. If you're risking, let's say 10%, do 3.3% per TP, right? It's all just relative. Luke, if I was to join your VIP, would it be okay to put in your signals in my own signal group? Not really. It's like a bit, it's a bit of fraud, you know. I don't know. It's a bit of fraud, no? Because it's not actually your signals. So You know, someone might ask you, how did you get that position, or how did you take that signal? I mean, I appreciate the question, but I don't think it's, if it's not coming from you, you know, people might ask you questions and be like, hey, how did you take that trade? You know, where did you get that entry from? And if someone asks you to actually take the trades in front of them and you don't know how to do it, you're going to look like a bullshitter. So, I mean, just a piece of advice. What is the recommended ratio of TP 1, 2, 3, 4? It depends. Sometimes it depends on the stop loss, but generally it's about 50 pips. And the final TP can be anywhere, the final TP can be a little bit further down. I think you retract that. What I meant was, do you risk 0.5% 4 per one position, or use 1% for 4? So if you're going to risk, let's say 2%, you would do 0.5 over 4 positions, because you're just spacing it out equally, you know? So yeah, if you're doing 1%, you'll do 0.5% over 4 positions. So you would start to take partials, or you would take 4 positions, and then each one, the risk is 0.5 or whatever the case is, you would risk that amount. If there's 4 TPs, you just take partials. I open up 4 positions just so I could see it a bit easier, but my overall risk is still the same. So let's say I'm risking, let's say 2%. I wouldn't be, my total, if I open up 4 positions, all 4 positions would be equal to, if they all hit stop loss, it would only close me at 2% risk. All right. Cool. We're still seeing that price not doing much. So that's why I'm lying, just to answer a few questions here. We're still waiting for price. Obviously, it's just hovering between this zone at the moment. It hasn't done much. Still getting a little bit of time. I think it's been asked already. No problem. But if we already have a live account with either Vantage or Bullways, do we just deposit, then get access to all the groups? Yes. Can you chuck us a link to my FX book page? Sure. Just if you want to send me a DM on Telegram, I'll send you directly through that. I also have sent it to my free group as well. Hello, bank manager. Can I rob your safe, please? Damn. You'll find a little bit of a watch collection. It's sad because I didn't bring all my watches with me. I only brought my one watch. Because I didn't know what like the safety aspect was here. I don't know what the safety aspect was in this in Bali. You know, obviously coming here, I was like, damn, I don't know what I should risk and so on. Let's hope we get some sort of update you guys in my vlogger, but this is, guys, this is cool. This is like all the trades. This is a setup that we're taking for today. So this is one that we're looking for. We're looking obviously for, this is going to be our selling zone, this is going to be on gold, and this is going to be our buying zone. We're waiting for a position to obviously tap into this level. I just asked some of my members, how have you been doing over the past week? And these are just some of the results. 2,200 yesterday, 150, $300, $200, 1,100 pounds, $509, $860. Guys, just absolutely crushing it. Nice, nice, nice. What's my favorite watch? Like out of my watches or in general? Because in general, I really want a Richard Mille. Eh? Oh, I really want a Richard Mille. It's just like, it's quite a price range for a watch. Like when you, because I want to get like one that's like 260, 300K. And then you look at it like, damn, that's a price for a watch, dog. You know, it's like, you know, I have the money, but it's still like, for a watch, dude, you know. In my collection, obviously, it's my AP, you know. Let me go grab it quickly, Wayne. This one, pure gold, Royal Oak, white face AP. Very sexy little watch, this one. Definitely one of my favorite, of course, and obviously the most expensive one. But this one is obviously prime. I like the white face. I know you guys can see it clear. I like the white face. This is cool. It was so funny. I'll tell you guys a little story. Some dude was like, because like there's so many guys that wear fake watches here, but like, bro, I'm like from Dubai. I'm not like from Bali, right? And this guy goes like, hey, nice fake watch. It's like, okay. I'm like, what makes it fake? He goes, I can just see it. I can see the way the movement moves. So I'm like, all right, Mr. Know-it-all, prove it to me. Go. We're in front of friends and everything. I'm like, prove it, bro. So everyone knows that my watch is real. So I'm like, everyone's like, okay. I give him the watch. The first thing he does, bro, the watch like falls in his hand because it's so heavy. Obviously, it's pure gold. Now, if it's a fake watch, it's going to be so light. Like this watch would be 1/10 of the weight. It'll be like paper. He was like, now he's acting like he, like this, like, because he knows it's real off the bat just by feeling the weight. And then he's like, yeah, why is that? I'm like, oh, wait, there's also a serial number, right? Do you want to compare it to the serial number of my actual watch box? No, it's fine. It seems good. I just told him, I'm like, by the way, I didn't want to call you out, but your watch is fake. I'm like, let me feel yours. No, it's cool, bro. I'm like, all right, shut your mouth, mate. You come fucking tell me that my watch is fake, bro, and your watch is fake, dog. Like, I didn't call other people out, but I'm like, dude, like, do what you want to do. Fake it till you make it. Do what you have to do, right? If you're going to fake it good, but don't call anyone else out if you're fake, you know? Don't be a stupid idiot. How much is your VIP? I think I just found you today. So the plan on taking the signals for a period of time to see the win rate. Do live daily. So the VIP group, the minimum to join is $300. It's a deposit into the broker. I don't trade with your money. That's just the broker's obviously sponsors your access into the VIP. My collection, my overall watch collection is about $180,000 or euros. No, euros. But this watch alone, when it was first bought, it was about 80. Around 80, I think around 80, 60 to 80, somewhere around there. $1,000. And then I don't trade live daily, unfortunately. I trade Tuesdays and Thursdays live, but I also do updates regularly in the group as well. So Patek, AP or Rolex. Well, one of my favorite watches out of the AP is the black ceramic skeleton AP. So I'd have to say AP, but I really like the slick look of Patek. The black ceramic, like my friend had it. Oh, it's so light, it's like paper thin light. So crisp, like a pure black ceramic. Oh, that watch is like 500K. It's like such a beautiful watch. Nice, I would love a Patek. I'd also love a Patek. I hope you're well, Luke. Welcome back, Omen. Haven't seen you in a while, brother. I think AP, Rolex, and Patek are keepers if there's anything more complicated movements or limited editions. Exactly. But RMs are more a hype thing when it comes to value. Yeah, it's definitely a hype watch. I'll agree with you. It's definitely a hype watch. But I just love it. Like, I just love that fat fucking AP. I just love that fat RM on my wrist. I love it. I don't know why. It's like a fuck you watch, you know? Nice Rubos. One thing I have learned in a hard way is discipline. Exactly. I've been trying to change or add trades to what you would send, thinking that I know better and losing bad. I think I need to step back and trust the process, trust in your process. I need to accept that TP1 is still a win. Exactly. Guys, it's okay to think, to try and prove me wrong, right? If I'm a 75% win rate, you guys are going to be right 25% of the time, right? So there is going to be a percentage that you guys are going to be right over my right. But take me on a longer ride, take me on a longer period, and I'm going to destroy you, right? So understand that analysis. You might have a better week than me, but let's do it over a 6-month period. I'm going to be miles over you, right? Like, I'm not trying to compare myself to me or to you, but I just know I'm confident in myself. I'm confident in my strategy, you know? So some guys will come on and say, oh no, bro, but I took a buy and you took a sell and you lost. Okay. Show me your past 6 months results. I can't do that, bro. This was just this week, bro. All right, then shut your mouth, mate. The only way you're going to become a credible trader if you have skin in the game, if you've been in there long enough. You know the best traders out there, they can give you years of data, give you months of data, no problem. They're not here to prove a guy who's traded for a week that made more than them in a week. I know some guys that sometimes made more than me in a week. And like, I'm like, cool, you know? Like, let's say, for example, Branny made 8,854 euros in 4 weeks. That could have been more than what I made in a week. Facts. Oh, that's in the last 4 weeks, but it could have been more than what I made in a month. For example, right? Doesn't mean Branny's better than me. Doesn't mean that I'm better than Branny. Doesn't mean that. Maybe she, or I don't know if it's a she or he, like I think it's a she, but maybe they had a better run, right? You see, it's this whole part about training is not to prove that I'm wrong and you're right. It's let's work together, let's find out a system, let's actually do something, let's combine our knowledge, let's combine our analysis, and let's make conscious decisions to both make money. Because at the end of the day, you're not trying to verse me. You're trying to verse the markets. Like, if you want to try and be better than me, okay, fair enough. What are you going to prove? You're trying to beat the markets on a day-to-day basis. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to be better than you. I'm trying to be better than the markets. I just want my piece of the pie and I'm out of there. All right? With the way the market has been ranging, I think it was zones are far away, so it'll take a while before pricing. Never know. I don't think it's too far away. To the sell zone, I don't think it's that bad. 250 pips. It's exactly like almost halfway. Tell me Euro USD. Tell me. What must I tell you? Eh? Tell me Euro USD. I'm gonna tell you fucking nothing. I'm just joking, bro, but I don't have to tell you nothing, bro. I don't work for you, bro. If you ask me nicely, say, pretty please, Luke, will you give me a full breakdown on the Euro USD? I'd really appreciate that. I'd consider it. I ain't telling you fucking nothing. Pay me $52,000 in a week and I'll tell you everything that you need to know. But other than that, you got a long way to go, my friend. Oh, this guy's just some rich guy. It's like, all right, I'll give you 60. Tell me. Oh, fuck. We got a big fish in the channel. Damn. Guys like, oh, bro, you're nothing. You're a small fish to me, bro. Pay you whatever you like. Before, tell me Euro USD fast. Hasbullah, what's up, G? Whenever I see Hasbullah, I think of that little small guy, you know, that little, you know, who has the original, like, Hasbullah is. I laugh this is him, bro. If it is, bro, like, it's my dream to meet that Hasbullah. Like, bro. When do you decide to close a break even or cut your losses early? Depends on how candles close. That's simple. Depends how market shifts. Once I'm in a position, I start to look at the 5-minute or the 1-minute chart. I really start to break down the structure of what's happening. You can start to see, like, so let's say, for example, 5 minutes. Now, in this range right now, if we were perhaps in a position, I wouldn't really want to be in this position right now because, like, let's say, for example, we were to take a sell below here. Price started to reject, and we took a sell, let's say, hypothetically, right, we're going to take a sell here. Just putting out a scenario. We see, okay, price reject, close below there. It wasn't even enough confirmation for me to take a sell. I'd wait for more closures below here. But let's say hypothetically it took here. And we put our stop loss above that range, hypothetically. And we entered this position once price broke there. So let's say at this candle, hypothetically. And price started to push up. And it went obviously in drawdown. Or else you want to target these lows. That's for example. and then price started to just do this. Now I would get out of this trade. You see, it gave us a chance to get out because I start to see the price moved away from us. Again, I stopped this in play to protect us from a loss inevitably. But if price started to come back down and price is starting to do this bullshit, like just consolidate, I'm going to get out, wait. Because at any moment, this price can just continue going up because we can start to see price shift. Obviously, we have like a little bit of an equal position over here. So price didn't close quite above there. So never started to have a change in character. So if price wanted to continue driving up, this would have been a change in character and price would have gone there. Now you're in between the middle of a range. It's a bit tricky taking a position within that range. All right. Does that answer your question there, Zishan? Zishan. Dreams when the temperature is 40. Property in a bit at work. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So that's when we'll take like a little, like close at break even or cut losses early, whatever case. It's like there's no point in just waiting it out. We want in quick moves, guys. We want volume. We want the move to move. Once it taps into the level, because as soon as it starts to consolidate, as soon as it starts to make structure, price can go in the opposite direction. So we don't want structure. We want a rejection or a pullback or a continuation, right? That's what we look for. We've got Hasbullah on Luke's stream before GTA 6. I'll be sick, bro. What's up? What's up, Sam? What's up, my guy? Is it safe to take a buy from here? No, 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 no. Who said that? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, sir. We do not take buys. I'm not looking at EU right now. I want to make my money on gold. I want to make money on gold, bro. Ah! Gold. Give me the gold. Give me the motherfucking gold. Damn. Price is doing nothing. XAU equals buy. It's a bit of a Lexivana in the chat. You Lexivana's cousin, Mahesh. Be honest with me now. Luke, what do you think is a good amount of your savings to set aside to trade? Damn, it's a good question. It's relative. I think it's all relative. What are you saving for? Right? Because if it's savings, and let's say you're saving towards a better future, a better future would be trying to potentially learn a skill to make more money. So would that impact your savings a lot? Would, let's say, $1,000 impact your savings significantly? Because then otherwise don't do it. Your savings is obviously your backbone of your thing. Savings, you should have cash to educate and learn, right? Put money aside for self-development. That's what I would say. Always have money set aside so that you can learn a skill or invest in yourself, right? That shouldn't be a part of your savings. It shouldn't have to be money you tuck into. It should be money that you say to yourself, all right, I want to learn this year, or I want to accomplish this within the next 6 months. How am I going to do that? Can I do it free? Or can I invest into, let's say, education? Can I invest into some sort of course or something that's going to help me? Because at the end of the day, you're going to learn something from it, right? So it's not money lost. Let's say you don't pursue it. It's not money lost. You didn't enjoy it or you didn't have a success. Move on to the next thing. Now you're looking forward to your first 100K week. Step by step, bro. I think 52K a week is crazy already. Like, I wouldn't try and push it, you know. I didn't even like notice I made that until I looked at the end of the week, because I was just so focused on like risk management and taking trades. And that's just how crazy the week was. I look back and I was like, damn, it's 52K, bro. That's pretty sick. In percentage range. Sorry. Like I said, I can't give you a percentage. Like, obviously there's, you know, if you want to put aside, let's say you have savings or you have your salary, there's like obviously a rule, you know, you keep 50% for, you know, your expenses, like your rent, your food, your water, your electricity, whatever the case is. You keep 30% potentially for savings, and you keep 20% aside for like 20 to 10% aside for, let's say, fun, partying, activities, for example, living your life pretty much. Now, if you potentially don't want to go out, party, spend that 20%, for example, put it towards something that you're going to learn from, right? If you don't want to party, use that money that you're going to party. Let's say, for example, you're going to spend $500 on a weekend. I don't know what people spend nowadays. Let's say you're going to spend $1,000 over the month partying. And you're like, no, you know what? This month I'm just going to lock in. I'm not going to spend money on partying. I don't care about it. And you know you got $1,000 aside, then don't go out and then use that money to obviously capitalize and learn something. Because at the end of the day, you'll look back and you'll say, okay, cool. At least I didn't party, so I didn't spend that $1,000. I was going to spend that $1,000 anyways, or that $500 anyways, and I would have learned nothing. At least I invested into something myself, and I'm putting $500. Let's say I lost it all, but I learned something. It's still better than going out and getting pissed drunk and losing all your cash, right? It's always going to be a better alternative than going out and partying and drinking, right? Damn, this price range is so boring at the moment. Can't do much. What prop firms do you recommend? Soon I'm going to have a good solution for you guys. Very good solution, but at the moment I recommend FxPro. I've been funded with them 2 200K accounts and 1 100K, and I've received loads of payouts. No problem with them at all. That's really good. The rules are very fair. A lot of people say a little bit strict, but I think they're extremely fair if you know what you're doing. If you're a degenerate gambler, obviously it's not going to be fair because you're not actually a trader, you're a gambler. So, yeah. So I recommend FxPro, but I do have a solution coming up with you guys. Instant funding coming soon. We hope you guys would be interested in instant funding, like instant funding accounts. You guys just like basically buy the account and then get instantly funded. Funded capital. I don't think I've heard of them. So many prop firms right now. Funded capital. Don't know them. Can't give my advice. Sorry. A night out is equivalent to 2 months gym membership. Facts. Facts. And what's going to give you more benefits, right? Gym. Better for the mind, better for the soul. You'll probably end up making more money because you'll start to think a bit clearer. Owen, Luke, Dovey, Sponty, AJ, Dubai equals TGR and FxXG. 5 equals 2. Damn. I'm going to compare myself to other people. Just normal people doing normal things. Or normal people doing different things, right? FTMO's good. I mean, they're one of the most... They've been in the space for the longest, right? So, I mean, they're good. No, it's instant funding. Minute. So just if you're interested in that, just if you guys are interested in the instant funding prop firm, make sure to message me. We hope you guys would be interested in it. Just comment the word now, like me, just so I know while we're waiting for position here. Adam, I used to invest heavily into pawning when I was younger. It was really fun, but now it was a really bad ROI. Facts, mate. Extremely bad ROI. Like you ruin the whole next day. Now when you get a bit older, like I'm 30, bro. If I go drinking, woo, bro, I'm like wrecked for like 3 business days, bro. All right, guys, who's saying me? Drop me a DM saying prop firm account. Get you guys. I want to see if it should be almost done. Like I got a good solution for you guys. Really cool. I mean, if we have a funded account, funded, etc., is it best to follow your trades? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's no different. Use proper risk management. It's the same. There's no difference in taking a trade on a prop and a thing. It's still a good signal. It's still the same signal, right? Just use proper risk management. Follow the rules that's set out for you on the prop firm. It's like, obviously, that's simple. Obviously, when you trade in a live account, you don't have any rules besides blowing your account. Obviously, once you get to 0, you blow your account. But besides that, obviously, like you have drawdown, you have daily drawdown, max drawdown, you have, weekend trading, non-weekend trading, you have news trading. There's a lot of other factors that you got to incorporate. But if you understand that, you abide by the rules that's set out for you, you can make a lot of money. Of course. No problem with that. For a 5 to 10k funded, what lots would you suggest and entries? Well, it depends on the entry, obviously. Like, I can't give you an exact entry every time because, like, when I give you an entry, I give it to you on the current price or where price is going to move to, right? So I can't give you that right now. But it could become a bit lower here. I'll answer your question now. And then for lot size 5k to 10k, 0.1. You've got to take it slow because you've got to abide by the rules, right? I've been suspended once from funded accounts due to copy trades. I was using funded accounts and following signals, but got suspended due to copy trade. Oh, that's weird. Will the sell zone still be valid if it comes all the way down? How do they know that you are using trades from other providers? Will the sell zone still be valid if it comes all the way down to the buy and back up? Could be. It's still valid right now. It's like I'm not taking it away. But we're coming down a little bit closer to our buying zone. And just get like a trade somewhere. J Capital previously, okay. Just one second, guys. Just want to lock in a bit. Give me a second. It's a bit far down. Here to you guys now. It's a bit far down. 7.3. Yeah. 6.8 would be fine. Okay. 6.8. Target these zones. Be good for me. I think this will be pretty decent. All right. Cool. We see that price starting to push down. Could potentially get another buyer. Buyer, I can say that. So we've got two different scenarios what we're looking for now, but it looks like more the buying level is going to be tapped. So let's just wait. You know, god damn, what the fuck's going on here? Oh, okay. Jay, you've been smashing it recently, man. Appreciate you, bro. I hope you've been smashing it as well. Obviously, if I'm smashing it, everyone else is smashing it as well. I mean, it's not just me because I send the exact same trades to the group. But I appreciate that, broski. 6 to exact. Let's do a little psychological level. Psychological level. All right. This is gonna be 270 pips for 520. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. Yeah. Yeah, we can start setting the buy limit for now. I mean, it's still a little bit far away. It's still like 200 pips. Let's see. By price disrespects the buy zone, it might dump so hard. If it dumps, it dumps. That's my level. You don't think I've been dumped on before, bro? But you think I'm going to be scared to take my level? No. If it's going to go the opposite direction, it's fine. I'm still going to be 75% win rate. Maybe I'll be 74. I don't know. But I'm not going to not take it because it's going to potentially dump. If there's a zone to buy, I'm going to buy. All right? 100%. Just make sure I got that TP. So type it out here. Maybe put my stop loss a little bit below this buying zone, like maybe like 7.0. It's not bad. Okay, cool. Just typing out my position here. You must start a floor based trading where you invite best traders who opted buy, and then you will provide them your capital, and then they will do work to you to make money. You build a team. Already got a team, and I make more money trading myself. I see first buy, then a massive dump below the key support level at the end of the week. Yeah, there's some levels below for sure. Hey, look, why don't we wait for the price to break into the buying zone, then place a stop order rather than a buy limit, rather than a limit. Yeah, no, it won't just be just obviously delete it. Wait for price to do something like this, right? What we need to see price to do, like don't just immediately enter on that because it's not going to give us a confirmation. Just wait for price to do something like this, dip into our zone, do something like this. So it might go like a little bit lower, like up to like 8.6, the 50% level between that, something like that. Wait for price to respect, come back down, something like that. So it could be good. So we rather wait for confirmation. Then we can put a little tighter stop loss, like maybe at 7.5, somewhere here. Doesn't have to be so deep. Also give us a nice 1.2. Let's see. No respect, hobby, respect. How can I join your team? Team's pretty much good for now. I don't think we need other people. We built a solid team. My team's really good. My community is good. My team is good. Life's good. Whoever you guys are waiting for the signal, put like yes in the channel. Put yes. Who's waiting? Who's waiting? Get some hype. Get some hype, boys. We approach it. And ladies, say yes, 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 yes. Who's waiting? Who's waiting for the signal to pop? Go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. Pushing down, pushing down. Let's get a little bit excited. We're waiting for like hour 30. Hour 30 for a position. So like once we get down to these levels, this position I am looking at, doing 6. Let's be the range. Stop loss 4, 5, 7, 5. TP1. All right, cool. That's what I like to see. Yes, 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 yes. Excited bunnies for the trade. So we're pushing down. See a little bit of patience. Patience always pays, dog. I'm still fighting. I don't feel out of place. Am I dreaming? Is it more too much? Got me feeling. Too much. Dun, 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 dun. Had a little break of structure over here on the 5 minutes. Alright. Alright. Let's see what you can do. Sugar, you're going down swinging. I'll be your number one and pulling back, suddenly pulling. You going down, and sugar line. Damn, I would just get down to our levels, right? No. What does they say? No garbage. I don't feel out of place. I'm a dreaming. Got too more to us. Got me feeling I got a potential another position for a sell depending on how this candle closes. Oh, we can see that we have another little like this could be another little sell zone here, to be honest. Because you see the 15 minute bearish engulfing, and we could potentially see another position here. Let's see. I just want to save this as a template actually. Selling zone. Oh no, wait. Sorry guys, I'm just locking in a little bit here, just focusing on something. Could be another potential selling zone there. So we got a little bit of play. We're definitely going to get a little bit of a trade over here. For sure. Nice GBP, JPY trade earlier. Yeah, in the swing group. Very nice. Did we enter? No, not yet. Didn't enter just yet, guys. Might be a little Sully McSullison here. Just need a confirmation. I need this candle to close a little bit down. Come up top there. It'll be juicy. 2-1. Shouldn't be a crazy RR, about 1.5. Let's see. Okay, this is, I'm going to delete this for now because it's really that relevant. No entries. Justice, because I'm looking for more of a spike down. So I'll start to manage it from here. I think this one will be like update you guys on TP3. Keep that as TP4 for now. I'll update you guys. Buying zones are here. This is exactly where I'm going to be looking for a buy. That's not going to change. TP1, TP2 will be in order. TP3 I'm going to decide, but this is my final target that I want to target. I'm still deciding where I want to put TP3 for now. I'm just going to say this is final TP for now. There might be a little TP in between. These are important levels for us to let's tap above there for 611 3. So I'll go just above here for now. So that's going to be a 1.55. Can extend final TP. So I'm going to do this as TP4. For now, TP4 would be 4628. Final TP, if it's a runner, we can extend it up to there and it'll be a nice 2.5 R. But for now, we can keep it at like 2.8, just above these. Because you could see a rejection from the selling zone if we come down first, right? Obviously logical, because if price comes down to here, we have a potential selling zone there. You know, we can have a rejection, so we obviously start to trade a bit more conservatively once we get to that level, right? Everyone's ready, yeah? Everyone is ready. Remove this for now. I don't feel out of place. Am I dreaming? Cause it's more too much. Can I ask you guys a favor, right? If you guys do make money off this trade, make sure to send me a screenshot of how much you make. Can you guys promise me that? So I'll give you guys a trade. So I'll hold up my end of the deal if you guys can hold up your end of the deal. Then we have a deal. Cause it's more too much. What are we doing, boys? We're buying or selling? We're gonna buy motherfucking gold, dog. Woo! We're buying. Damn, this watch is a bit scrooged. Sorry, I mean, where did the data come from being the green box? The previous green box. I just want to keep a eye on the price here. Just 1 second. It was a 5-minute supply zone. Demand zone, sorry. We came back from early on in April because we were struggling to find any sort of relevancy for where price is breaking down. As you can see, there's no structure previously, right? Where price is breaking into. Only a previous structure that we have, the previous data that we have was on the 2nd of April, which we took over here. Sorry, the 7th, well, that's the 7th, the 2nd of April was here. We find it a level that hasn't been quite tapped. And this we find on the 5-minute chart. We find that it was a demand zone, so we know the price when it taps into you, we should have some sort of rejection. So that price, every time it got a bit closer, had some sort of rejection. But we haven't quite filled this little gap over here, which caused us to have a supply zone. We saw that price had big bullish engulfing candle once we started to tap into these levels. So we know that this level is a respected level, and that's what we're banking on. So if that level fails us, it fucking fails us, bro. All right, it seems like we're coming down. We're coming down, swinging. What about the pull dump? I think TP3. TP3 seems good. Somewhere in price reaches like up here. Be like about a 1-to-1 at that point. What do you guys think? TP3. What will be your lot size when you enter? 6 lots. But that's me. Okay, just chill out. I know you guys are like, whoa, 6 lots, bro. My account's 440k. So I think I'm trading very wisely with 6 lots. Most people are doing like 20 lots and shit. I'm not interested, bro, because I'm slowly growing my account. I'm just gradually growing. I'm in no rush, bro. No rush whatsoever. What do you guys think? It's a TP3 pull jump. Do we all agree? TP3? I'd say. Pull jump. Cannonball. Alright. Can make that maybe blue. I don't know how the fuck to do that. Background. Text wrap. Ah, that's a bit weird. Forward and no. Yeah, that's fine. I don't feel. Yeah, everyone's lot's going to be different for sure. There's no one's going to be the same. I highly doubt anyone's going to have the same lot size as me, unless your account size like 50k, 100k. I don't feel. I was wondering, can we use a 6-hour demand or not? I think it was the 6th or the 7th. I think we looked at the same thing. 7, 7, 6, somewhere. This one, yeah? You're talking about this one. It's the 7th. This one. I mean, you could, but in theory, your stop loss, let's say, for example, you take this as a demand zone. Let's take this. Just want to show something here. So this would be your entry 4624 and there, and your stop loss would be just below, so you would have been stopped out. So no, it doesn't make sense. Because this was the same just below here, you know? So you would have been stopped out on that demand zone. Feel out of place. TP equals take pool. Yeah. take pool fits. So it's not giving us a confirmation for a sell just yet. I'm not happy with this because we didn't close further down. Still close somewhere respecting here, just below this wick. So it's not too great. If we close somewhere down below here, that would have given us a better confirmation. But this is not enough for us to take a sell on that. It's too risky. Hang in there, guys. Hang in there. Shit. Shit. Let's see. All right, we're breaking down. But am I wrong to say that the 15-minute on the 6th of April, there's one or not? Sorry, just curious. No, don't worry. Asking a question, there's nothing wrong with. Let me check for you. 6th of April is your 6th of April. So in theory, you would take this, right? This would be your demand zone. I mean, look what happened. So would it be relative demand zone? Not really, because if you take this previous candle here, technically you already tapped in there twice on the come up. So on this candle, you came back and already tapped into it. So it's pretty much invalidated. So no. Wouldn't work. It's melting, bro. Really, bro. Really. It's forming structure, bro. I got you. But I'd rather have money to take. I'd rather have money to take more setup than not have money to take more setup for more opportunity. Facts, bro. Facts. Okay, got it. Thanks. Nah, no worries, bro. No worries, dude. Alright. Still just waiting, guys. Patience pays, alright? Go make yourself a cup of tea, go make yourself a cup of coffee, chill out. It's still like 120 pips. Price is moving slightly, you know. Is there any news today? nothing really to worry about. Here's a little song I wrote that's just saying no for no, don't worry. Happy. So tomorrow, really, okay, wait, no, not really. What are yellow folders? Thursday when we stream again. Yeah, it's a bit of moves. Yeah, it's gonna be good, yeah. That's Thursday when we stream again. Friday, not really. Friday's just always a choppy day. It doesn't really matter if it's news or not news. End of the week, people are trying to close, make money. People go nuts. I think it's a great idea, my friend. Pursue your dreams, bro. Don't let dreams be dreams, brother. Open a hedge position. Open a position. I hit a buy at 4614 as it reversed. Now open hedge position. Nice. Good luck. Good luck with that. I didn't see any opportunity for me to buy there. Fortunately, sorry to say, dude. Hope it works out. I'm hungry, man. I need to go eat, dog. I need to go eat, dog. Isn't that a song I wrote? That's the saying enough for no. Any potential collab stream with anyone? Yeah, I'm gonna stream with one of my mates. What's the plan now? Still just waiting. The plan hasn't changed. Still waiting for price to move here. I wonder where this little thing is. There's like a cool little tool I saw someone using. Wait, try and find it here. Ooh, it's the Elliott wave theory. No, I'm joking. What the fuck is that? Imagine someone trades like that, would be crazy. Just want to check something. Find a cool little tool that I want to use. Where is it? No, it's up there. It's when it gets to waiting for the PJ to have liftoff. Pew. Alright, this is your captain speaking, Alan B. We're waiting for price to reach 464596. As soon as it's 4596, should get prepared for takeoff. Price should head into the direction with no sort of wind, and we should start reaching direction at 64628 just before the stream ends, guys. I hope you have a safe journey and trade safely. All right, this is Luke Airways. Pew. You know, when it gets that time in the stream, you start going crazy, you know. No, because I want to go to this restaurant and order, eat steak and eggs. Where's the hammer emoji? This one. Pew, pew, pew. Where's that hammer one? Where's this guy now? Is there hammer emoji, bro? Probably is for sure, bro. It's like an axe, I know for sure. Or crane. This would be pretty cool here, like this. Drop. There we go, like this. It's pretty good. Like that. Alright, so we just let in the crane bring down the piece of metal. Piece of metal being trying to bring down the piece of gold, you know, slowly tap down into our level. Then from there we should see what are we waiting for then? We should see a oh wait, let's do this, right? Okay, just went past. Just type in hammer. Can I type in hammer? That's stupid, right? Hammer. No, I don't think it's search, bro. This ain't WhatsApp, brother. No, but I got a cool idea. I saw something like this. Yeah. Perfect. Like this. Sad. Just gonna wait till the wave comes, bro. Since I went for a surfing lesson, and we got a little cool surfer dude, yo. I saw this surfer guy. And there we go. Is that a guy? Is a guy surfing? Yeah, that's. Now we like have to like kind of like flip it, bro. I don't know. That doesn't really make sense. It's like surfing into the wave. That's a pretty bad one. Okay, I'll delete that. Hope you guys are enjoying this, you know, Luke's drawing 101, you know. That's what to do when we get to the things. But yeah, guys, listen. While we're waiting for this position, obviously the signal will be dropped in the gold signal group. Now, if you guys want to get access to the gold, if you guys want to get access to the gold signal group, this is where we send the signals on a day-to-day basis. Obviously, Monday to Friday is gold signals, and sometimes we throw in a Bitcoin signal over the weekend to keep you guys up to date. And this has been performing extremely well, over 80% win rate for the past month. This one is the crypto signals, so it allows you to trade pretty much anything. I am looking at the gold price. Don't worry, guys. Trade your Doge near. You can see 75 take profits were hit last week. If you guys want to get access to that, make sure to drop me a DM. Don't sleep on crypto, guys, please. I'm watching here closely. And then we got the AI as well. 90% win rate, which is insane. Trading pretty much everything. You guys want to trade, like you guys asked me for the Euro USD. You guys asked for the, just take the AI signals. 90% win rate, you'll be good. It trades pretty much all the time. It's an algorithm that we find that really works extremely well. And then we got the swing signals as well, which is like really good for longer trades. All right, so you want to get access to any of these groups, drop me a DM now saying groups, and we'll get you set up and started. Will it go back below 4605? Well, we have a buy at 4695, so that's what we think it's gonna do, potentially. I mean, like we have had our yeah, we're just waiting now. It's price pushing down. We're gonna move stop loss quite tight on this one because it can move really quick. So let's be patient for this. It's like we're buying in a selling market, so it's gonna be a little bit tricky, you know. All right, get ready, guys. 1 second, guys. All right, let's hope that wasn't a bounce up. Let's see with you guys now. Are we in? No, not yet. No. It says on the screen, entry to the trade. 4696. Let's say we don't have a like lower reversal here now. Damn, I want to enter here, but it's a little bit risky, like, because I feel like price is gonna push up now. Oh my word. 9.6. Okay. Hope it just doesn't bump up now. That'd be pretty shit. Oh my word. Right, this is fine, guys. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just working parcel drop in. Nice. Nice. Come drop me off some steak. I'm hungry. Oh, fuck. Hope price just comes down for now. Let's see. Let's see. Everyone's right until they're not. All right. I just want to do something.
Only focus should be on
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Still watching the price, guys. I'm just waiting for, price to move down. Friday, Sunday, Monday. Patience. Yes. One second, guys. I'm just busy doing stuff. It seems like we're coming down still. It's fine. Patience. You guys are all ready, yeah? Make sure you guys are all ready. Good things we are waiting. Yes, sir. Never gonna let you down, never gonna come around and desert you. Raindrop, dropped up, smoking. Alright guys, if you guys haven't liked the video already, please make sure to like the video, not just on the stream. I really appreciate that you guys like on the chat, but like it actually on the video. It really means a lot to me. It helps the algorithm, really helps support me, and just looks good, you know? Looks good, man. Please guys, support a brother. So if you haven't liked the actual video, you don't really like a video, not in a trade just yet, waiting for this level to be tapped. Once that level gets tapped, we will enter the trade. Once we enter the trade, I'll tell you guys, and we go. All right? That's how we do. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
4 or 5 years ago, I used to work at this hotel. Well, not at this hotel, but the one in Dubai. It's just insane. I used to work, 17, 18 hours, sometimes 20-hour days, every single day, no days off. And people just don't understand what that took from a person, you know? It took my time, it took my energy, it took everything from me. There was high points, there was low points, there was times when I wanted to quit, there was times when I wanted to give up. And a lot of people look at this and they say, you know, maybe you got lucky. There might be a certain aspect of luck, but all those 18, 19-hour shifts that people refuse to do, that people skip all the hard work, all the hard graft, people skip that. I remember I have so many stories, you know, so many times I wanted to do. I was just sitting back and seeing now, like, this crazy view. Being in Bali, living the life that I've always dreamed of, and the life that I think. Much more out there, but now it got me to where I am today as well. Also connections. I remember I have so
many. Okay, we're still waiting. Sorry guys, I'm just getting a lot of messages here from my team for like posting and stuff. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. What's up guys, what's up? Sorry, it's getting to that time now where people are worried about me, you know, like what's happening to loot. Like, dude, I'm in a live stream, but you know, obviously you have people care about me. You know? What's Luke doing, dog? So how far are we from hitting that first entry zone? 80 pips. It's all right. Does anyone cross trade the DXY before entering gold trades? No, I don't. In a trade, no. Let's see. Oh. Come on, man. Do something, bruv. Jeez. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. All right, guys, if nothing happens in the next 18 minutes, I'm going to jump off, all right? So if it doesn't hit our zone, if it hits there, good. If it doesn't, I'll update you guys in the VIP. I don't want to stay on for much longer. It's hypothetically, if it engulfs the previous one, do we change everything, anything? Well, if it goes something like this, if this is what you mean, and then there's obviously a chance if it does something like this, Kudoosh engulfs that, can potentially look for the sells, then, you know, sure. Because at the moment we're obviously in a selling range, right? Like we're trying to take a buy when, you know, we're in a bearish market at the moment. Like 4 hours bearish, 15 minutes bearish. So if this wants to have a change in character and wants to start to push to the upside, sure, can reassess our options. Because obviously there is a point where price will reject, price will reverse, but right now it didn't, you know. But for now, this is what we're looking for, and seems like it's not really doing much. Obviously, guys, if you watched my streams before, we never force a position. We have a plan, we have a set plan, and that's what we do. All right. We don't mess with the plan. Raindrop. I love these little TikTok songs, bro. I get so high, like raindrop, drop down. I've made so many cool reels now. I'm trying to make reels by myself.
Losers, you will be a loser yourself.
Like I'm making all the reels, like some of the reels myself, some with the team, but like I'm enjoying it. Like I'm figured out a way how to make cool reels now. So I'm like, yeah, the guy's doing something good, dog. We're gonna cut you down. Alright guys, 15 more minutes. Let's see if price can do absolutely anything in 15 fucking minutes, dude. Come on! Come on! Never gonna let you down, never gonna come around, I just hurt you. I think it might have played out after the 4604 spiked up through all three TPs in the 1 minute. Yeah, like there is a chance that it played out, but let's see. It still didn't quite tap the level. So it tapped, like, I just want to see something here. Leveled, respected. Like down to here. Okay, kind of respected this level and bounced back up. This didn't give us a good enough confirmation to buy off that. Could just be like a little, what could happen is it could be like a fake out. It's also something we got to pay attention to. Search you. Oh, where's my trades, bro? Wait, what the fuck's going on? Oh, no. Alright. Yeah, I would have hit all the TPs as well. Shit. Oh! Oh, fuck. I knew the zone won't get hit during last season. Pricing had been slow since yesterday. Yeah, came close. Came close. 4604. Couple pips off there. Oh, about 80 pips. Shit. Shit. We're gonna run around and desert you. Excuse me. Oh, fuck. Yo. Come on, go do something, bro. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Yeah, we have to see. Fuck. Oh. Need to eat, man. Damn. Never gonna run around and to search you. Could take like a risky buy, but it's like a change of character over here on the 1 hour. See, like here. It's a bit risky though, man. Damn. What is the time in Bali? It's 6:30. It's going to drop to our entry. Don't know, might have to come up a bit more. It's my only thing, like, I'll have to wait. Pretty shit now. We're quite far away from where we wanted to enter now. It's like, well, for you guys in the VIP, I'll definitely be updating you guys. Don't worry, don't worry. Alright. So let's see, I'll take a buy here. Be the risk. It's gonna close above there. 7. Checking for scenario B. Yeah, but only if it hits. It didn't hit our entry, you know. I'm not one of those guys. Yeah, no, it's 6:30 p.m. Yeah, 6:30 p.m. for sure, for sure. Might take a little risky buy here, boys. All right. It's basically because we're going to close above there now. I'll put my stop loss here because if we come down to there, it's pretty much going to take us out, right? I'm going to enter a buy now. Entering a buy here now at 15. Entering a buy here because if it hits like here, I'm entering a buy now. Stop loss here would be at a buy zone. A little bit of a risky play. If we come down to our buying zone, then we just take a buy. If you don't want to take this trade, it might be a bit risky. It's fine. I'm entering now between this 4613. So put it over here. This is going to be our entry zone between 4613. Entering now on a buy. Stop loss is going to be 96 because it's going to take away from 4696. Because if it goes back below there, it's pretty much going to take us out for our buying zone, so it should be fine. If you don't want to take this trade and wait, that's also fine. It's going to be a bit of a riskier trade. 4-6 entry is going to be between 4612, 4614, I'd say between there should be fine. Stop loss below there. It's gonna be a bit of a risky one just for the YouTube. TP1 is gonna be 46. I'd say just above here, 4618. We're gonna move stop loss quite aggressively on this one. 4625. Happy with that. And a pool jump would be 4630. And then 465. So just below the 57. Alright, let's run it. Currently in between these two positions now. Let's see if we can reverse here. It's going to be quite a little risky move. So just, yeah, stop. It's going to be 4596. Sorry, yeah, you're right. 4596. Just going to monitor this for the next couple of minutes. See how this 4596. Sorry, you're right. Sorry, I just get confused. Sometimes when you're in the position 46 and make sure everything right. 46, yeah, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Cool. All right. Let's see what price can do. Then we're going to run around. We're going to move stop loss quite aggressively once price starts to move. So we're expecting some sort of price. Like we should tap into a little bit of the selling zone here. Won't be taking any sells there. But let's see. What was your guys' entries? Raindrops dropped up, smoking in the hot box. So pool jump is 4630. It's quite high up there. Risky buy. It is a risky buy. I won't lie, because you're looking for sell. We're looking for buys here, so it is a bit of a risky buy. Don't get me wrong. Like that's what I'm saying. Don't want to enter it. Don't enter it. I'm gonna take it because I'm expecting price at least. Our break even point would be like somewhere here, you know, to get us out. Let's see. Pool jump is like 1880 pips. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. 4612.99. Just hope that wasn't the move, like that pushed up already, you know. It could be quite late for the move. It's my only little concern. Top wick 618. Okay, let's see. 4612. So most people got it like 4612. I'll just move it down. I'll just put it at 4612.5. It'll be pretty. It's like a break even point on this trade alone. There's these tiny little birds here everywhere. Yo, 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 man, this is not your house, dog. Let's see. I'm expecting a quick price move. If it doesn't want to move like that, then screw it, you know, we'll get out. Price did close above there, that's fine. It closed respect in there. Take out this liquidity over there. Okay, let's see what you can do. Risky pellets, this one. Risky pellets. If there's not going to be any volume after this next 3-minute candle, probably going to close a break even or once it gets close to it and have it a risk free. Risky. No risk, no Rari, eh? Right, 2 minutes. Let's see what this candle is going to do. Otherwise, I'm going to get out. I couldn't be fucked to stand and watch paint dry. You know what I mean? Should have some sort of nice spike to the upside. If we don't have that, then no point in staying in this trade. Jeez, why is there so many birds here now, dude? It's going to give us some good luck. Come on, 90 pips, bro. Do we close this trade? Not yet. We're going to wait for like another minute. Still around like our entry zone. So, like... Oh. I'm just taking on the basis that like maybe on the next 15-minute candle we do a spike. See that price starting to respect a little bit more. We didn't break below these lows. There's not much volume, man. Taking a trade now is pretty shit. Let's give it another like 30 seconds, see what happens after that. Once it gets to like 5 around our entry zone, probably close again. We're expecting some sort of push, at least tap into this selling zone that we had. And if it doesn't want to do that, then it's not our move today, all right? I'll update you guys when I see a move. Just like some sort of move that I saw. Imagine big green elephant candle for Kieran, you know? Kieran loves big green elephant candles, bro. Alright, guys. It's doing absolutely nothing. Once it comes back to like our break-even zone, let's close. Like 512.1 should come up now. Once it gets to your break-even, just close. Just close it now. There's no point in holding this. It's boring. It's not going to do anything. Close now. Like you should have closed. I'm closing mine now as well. Pretty shit. Watch us close and it just spikes. Like it's so typical. I know this. I know I've been in this game long enough to know how this bullshit works. But now you have time either close in profits or close a trade. I'm not going to sit through this. It's not much volume at the moment. So guys, everyone close. You guys can close in profits for sure. Like you definitely or in profits or in a little bit of like for sure now. You guys are in profit because I told you guys 64614. So close the trade now. If you want to hold it, it's still going to be a risky trade. I swear this thing it just hits TP1 now. I will fucking punch. I'll stay until it hits like this 46112 again. It's like if you're in this trade and you move stop loss to break even, that's fine. If you want to do that, whoever you guys are still in this trade, but that's as far as I'll go. Stop loss to break even, like really tight. I wouldn't hold this trade. It's boring, not much price action, it's not much volume. Let's see. As soon as it taps into like here again, I'm off, boys and ladies. 4612.5, I'm out. Like, I'm done. Let's see if I can hold it in. Just curious. Because normally when I like close the trade, normally it just goes, hey Luke, I've decided to wake up. You're a piece of shit. Cheers. Let's see, right? 4612.5, I'm out. Tight zone, like 10 pips before it's like where I'm gone. Wait, give me a second. I'm not gone just yet. Well, don't kick me off my stream just yet, bro. I'm gonna run around. Put 461.12. This is like pretty much what everyone entered at. 0.5. Just waiting, guys. I just want to see who's still in this trade. You guys close? Just want to know, like, more or less, do you guys move stop loss to break even? Like, you probably got taken out by now if you moved it to break even. I just want to see if it's going to spike or what it's going to do. Just want to see if it's going to come down to, like, that 0.5 level. This is where, like, I pretty much entered somewhere around here. 0.1, 2.6, 7. So, guys, if you want to get access, obviously, to the VIP, that took us out. All right, guys, thank you very much for today's stream. And as always, we never force a position. We try and get the best possible entry. Much love to everyone who was on the stream today. It is unfortunate, not much price action. Didn't come down to our levels. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not a loss or a win. It's a break even. All right, guys. Peace out for now. Appreciate everyone who was on the stream, and I hope you learned something today. And if you have any questions, make sure to drop me a DM. The link is over here. Click the link, and let's get cracking. Peace out, guys. I've closed the position. Position's closed. Break even. It's done. Peace out for now, guys. Catch you on Thursday.